The reason why not having a joint account has worked is because we don't have secrets.
Talking about how, why is it men? Okay, women go to church and men are not there. You just check when Christianity came to Africa and check when Christianity came to Nigeria, right?
What value do you give to family prayer? If you value family prayer, then you will pray.
Hello and welcome. This is Safe House with Hetty. Safe House with Hetty is a TV talk show that focuses majorly on marriage and relationships. So, if you have a problem about marriage and you need to find answers, worry no more, you're definitely in the right place. My name is Henrietta Okechukwu, your host for the show. Today, we're talking about parental approval before marriage. Marriage was ordained by God, and most parents are happy when their children decide to get married. But sometimes, parents find it difficult to approve of the choice of their children. Don't go away, we'll be right back. We'll take a short break.
If you value family prayer, then you will pray.
Welcome back. This is Safe House with Hetty. Today we're talking about parental consent, parental approval before marriage. And we have on our show today an experienced marriage counselor. He is a father and a husband. He's been married for 19 years. Meet Mr. Soji Olayinka.
Good afternoon, viewers. I'm glad to be here.
Welcome, sir. Sir, we're talking about consent. We're talking about approval. But consent is a legal term, so we won't be going to consent at all. We're talking about approval before marriage. Parents, they need to approve the choices of their children. Yes or no?
Yeah, they need to, actually. Yeah, they need to. It's good for them to approve.
Good.
For peace.
So what of when the parents do not approve of the choice of their children? What do you think should happen?
Yeah, so the question will have to be, why are they not approving? Is it for selfish reasons? Is it for personal reasons? Is it for spiritual reasons? Is it for tribal reasons? There are so many reasons why parents don't want to approve. So
indirectly, you are telling me that there are some inconsequential reasons why parents might disapprove of their children's marriage choice? Yeah,
well, not inconsequential. I would say selfish reason. Selfish. Or personal, yes. For instance, so I am a Yoruba man, and I'm tribalistic, and my son now falls in love with an Igbo girl.
Why did you say Igbo?
Okay, Hausa girl.
Because a few weeks ago, I had on set a couple.
Yes.
The woman is actually Yoruba, and the man was Igbo.
Yes.
Do you understand? So he said there were lots of resistance from the girl's family. And the girl actually said, the woman actually said her mom was frantically fighting against her marrying an Igbo man. But later, they called her and said, this Igbo man don't try you. He don't suffer. Let us accept him. We don't have anything against him. And today they are happily married, 26 years in marriage. Do you understand? So this tribal problem, why does the Igbos and Yorubas, why do they have this problem?
No, but it's not everywhere. I have a lot of people that I mentor who have married from other tribes, especially Igbos. In fact, funny enough, a lot of Igbo ladies these days, because I deal with young people a lot of Igbo ladies these days don't even want to marry their fellow Igbo brothers.
Wow.
They rather marry a Yoruba man.
Wonderful.
I have like 5 Igbo ladies, young ladies, that have married Yoruba guys.
And they are happy.
As you speak. Well, they should be. You don't know if a couple is happy or not now.
You can't tell.
You can't tell unless you live with them.
Okay.
It's not what you see from
Facebook
that will determine whether they're happy or not.
Oh my God. Now, what do you want us to do about children who are finding it difficult to get their parents' approval for their marriage?
Okay, well, I always try to look at this from scriptural point of view, biblical point of view, because there are several ways that are non-biblical that the children can actually adopt. In fact, one of the most common ways in which a child would marry her choice if her parents say no is to go and get pregnant.
Ooh.
It's very simple.
There are families, you never see Chris. There are families where they will tell you, like, get pregnant, you are not marrying that man.
Okay, so they start for the fight now. So she gets pregnant for him now, but she will live in the parents' house. Okay, that's number one way. Now, if that does not work, she packs her things. Herself and the guy will go to a registry, and they get married there. And she absconds from the house and starts living with the guy. A lot of that happens now. You know, to get married in the registry, in the courts, you don't need more than 2 witnesses.
Exactly. When you're of age.
You don't need somebody, and then the girl will get one of his, in fact, her best friend will come and sign for her.
Exactly.
The guy too will get somebody, they will sign the registry, the certificate, and they are married. And then of course, it's going to cause a lot of war in the family. But then, what you look at is that the parent, what they should look at is that, is it worth it at the end of the day? She says that she's in love with this person, and you have done everything possible to disapprove, and they still want to go ahead. But like I said, that's in the secular situation.
Yeah.
But but biblically, one, the Bible says that you should honor your father and your mother. That's one. Two, if truly you are a child of God and you have prayed over these things and you have peace at it, the Lord will speak to your parents.
Actually, I can tell you a story about that. You know, I'm from Delta State. My husband is from Anambra State. You know, so when I brought my husband home, my father said, no. You want to marry across Nigeria? Those people, they are very tough. They are very hard. Oh, my daughter, no, they are very tough. But I told my father, Daddy, you see, God gave me this man. And I just believe God gave him to me. Think about it, Daddy, because this is my husband. You know, I left him. You know, after a few months and everything, he reluctantly accepted. He came for our wedding and it was fun. You know, after 7 years, he came to our house and said, he called me and said, my daughter, thank you for marrying this man. And for the first time, he told me, I didn't really do it with my heart, but now both of you kneel down. Let me bless you. And my father blessed us, and I felt this vigor, and I was very happy that I didn't leave my husband. So sometimes our parents may actually not see what we are seeing. Do you understand? Yeah. But what we want is don't become rude. No, don't insult them, because we're not yet Americans. You know, an American will tell you, Daddy, I got married yesterday.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, I got married yesterday, and this is my husband. You know? And just like that. But we've not gotten to that level yet.
Yeah.
So, sir, now, at what age can one begin to do things without the express approval of your parents?
When you say do things, is it in terms of relationship or
do things, take decisions, like, Daddy, I'm traveling to America tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Things like that. Just
that's very simple now. As soon as you start work, you're making your own money, you can decide what you want to do. So if you want to travel to America tomorrow morning, as long as you're not collecting money from me, you have your visa, you have your money, you have your ticket. Bye-bye now, go now. I mean, that one is very straightforward. Wow. You see, you can only control your kids when they are still under you. You cannot be giving them free accommodation, free food, and then they will be controlling you. You have to control them because they are still under your tutelage. But once they are independent, they finish school, they are working, they can do what they like now. But you will always tell them, you will always guide them. You will always guide them. The truth is that, you know, some of these kids, at some point, they feel that they know it all. They feel they are smart. They feel you are old school. They feel you are not in tune with today's situation. They talk to their friends. They have all of that. But one thing that, if you have brought them up well, they will still respect your opinion. And if you tell them, even if they have their money to do stuff, but you tell them, look, I don't think this is what you should do right now, they will listen to you. If they have been listening to you when they were younger, yes. So it's very important.
That has to do with being available to them also.
Yes, you have to be available. You have to be their friend.
Their friend.
Yes, they have to be comfortable talking with you.
There has to be that bonding.
Yes.
Because if they are not bonded with you, when they grow up, they are free from you.
And that's why, they will listen to you, or they will consider what you have said if they bring somebody home and they tell you that they don't think you should marry that person. Because they've been listening to you since they were younger, and the things you have been telling them have been making sense.
Exactly.
So it will be like, if daddy is saying I shouldn't marry this person, that must be what he has seen.
Okay. Now, you know, usually what parents do is that they tell you, when we were growing up, my father actually gave us jurisdictions. You can marry from here, you can't marry from here, you can do this, you can't do this, you can do this. So when I brought my husband, he was not against any of those jurisdictions. So you can't tell me don't marry this one, because all you said, I didn't do any of them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you have to accept this one.
But yours is better. I mean, you're Delta, right?
Yes.
And you marry an Igbo man. Ah, that one is okay. I understand that. Well, I just hear it. I don't know that it's difficult for a Delta person to marry an Edo person at some point. Is that true?
For Edo
Maybe
Delta,
way back.
Edo Delta.
Urubo, and they say Uruba and Shekiri cannot marry. I'm a Yoruba man in Yoruba land. At some point, someone from Abeokuta cannot marry from Ijebu,
Really?
even though they are both from Ogun State.
Why?
You know all these
really?
age-long stories about stuff.
Fields, about quarrels, fights.
Yeah,
of the
things
past.
that are
Okay,
of the past, yes.
Yes, I've heard things like that also. Now, I know that there are real serious points where you need to listen to your parents, even if it has to do with marriage. Could you give us some of those points? Could be issues like maybe resource factor, genetic compatibility, even sometimes age. You know, sometimes a woman that's 40 wants to marry a man that is 35, you know. So when can we say, okay, the parents have the right, at least the power to say no and let the children obey? Do you understand? Because you were asking me, I hope they are not selfish reasons or things like that. Now, can we say, what are those things that can actually make a parent say, don't marry this person and the child should obey? Okay,
so, you know, we are all wired differently. There are certain parents that really don't care. Not that they don't care about their child, but all they ask the child is, are you sure you are in love with this person? Are you sure? And if the child says yes, okay, they will give him or her the consent. They are just very liberal. There are some that are not liberal at all. They are very conservative. They are traditionalists. They believe in their culture and their heritage. It must be upheld. Something like in our family, we don't marry from that kind of family. You cannot marry that person. Some that are especially people from the royal family, you know, so they already have the royal prince. They already have the princess that he's going to marry. And he cannot marry anybody else except that particular princess that they've been nurturing for him. From the beginning. That's selfish. Because for that kind of guy now, he doesn't love that princess. He doesn't even like the girl.
Coming to America.
You understand? He doesn't like the girl. The girl that he loves to marry is the girl that they went to school together. And they fell in love in school. Now you're telling me because my father is a king, you are not saying I should marry this princess.
But why should you fall in love in school when you know that there's a wife kept for you?
That's the thing. Now they keep a wife for you that you don't like. The truth is that
you can actually grow to like the person, don't you think?
Must you force yourself to grow to like someone? It should be natural. Must you grow to love someone?
But if you are well brought up, you should obey.
You should obey, but your convictions are different. Are you okay? So now you marry this girl. You know what? From my years of counseling, I've had issues with this a lot. There's a particular lady that told me that, sir, I don't love my husband. They have 2 kids. She said, I don't love him, but my parents forced me to marry him. And I couldn't say no because it was tough. And I married him like that. And I just made up my mind that, well, I will not be happy in this marriage for the rest of my life, but at least my parents are happy that I married him. But I don't love him. Now, the guy that she actually loved, right? They've been dating way before. She brought him home. They didn't like him. So she had to let him go. They broke up. And they gave her the one that she would marry. Now, she says that today she still sees the guy. That one has already gotten married also, you know. But she still, her love is in that guy, not this husband. But the parents are happy. So in marriage, who is supposed to be happy? Is it your parents or you?
Beautiful question. That marriage, I think as far as Catholic Church is concerned, they can consider that marriage. Because the first question we ask in the church is, are you coming to this marriage with your full consent? If that girl has said, not with my full consent, it's my parents' consent, that would have ended that marriage. You understand? So you can't marry. No, that's a very big mistake.
Okay, sorry.
You can't marry.
Sorry, just from what you have said now. So, who takes precedence
in marriage?
In determining who an individual should marry? Is it the parents or the church?
Not the church. The individual.
So the church cannot annul what the parents have consented to?
No. Not annul. In marriage, like in the Catholic Church,
yes,
because I just interviewed a priest.
Yes.
In the Catholic Church, before you come for the marriage classes,
yes,
or for your wedding, you should have at least gone into engagement. And that engagement is with the full consent of the parents. You know, not consent as in legal terms, but
approval.
with approval of the parents. Do you understand? Now, if you enter such marriage, even in the course of the marriage course, there's a course they teach, marriage nullification. And they will tell you conditions, reasons why your marriage is null and void. You can go to church and wed, but that marriage is null and void if there are certain things. You cannot tell me that you are in love with somebody else and you're married to somebody else and you think your marriage is valid. Your marriage is not valid.
No, well, you can be in love with anybody.
No, see, before marriage,
yes,
if before marriage, you purposely go, you purposely, you had somebody in mind you wanted to marry, and you were made not to marry him,
yes,
and they gave you somebody you should marry. It's not your choice. Do you understand? Whoever gave you that marriage, that spouse, is whoever it is, doesn't matter. You are the one getting married. In fact,
it's your parents.
The Reverend Father actually said in the wedding, the couple, they are the ministers of their wedding. The Reverend Father himself is that's a witness. Let's go on a short break now. When we come back, we'll delve deeply into this matter.
The family is the heartbeat of the world. It is made up of the husband, wife, and children. The society, in turn, is made up of families. Countries are made up of societies, while the world is made up of countries. Little wonder someone has said, if you destroy the family, you destroy the society.
The Bible says, if a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing, and the Lord grants him favor.
Welcome back. This is Safe House with Hetty. And we're talking about parental approval for marriage. Sir, you were talking about a lady.
Yes. So the lady says she's not happy in the marriage. And I'm saying that is one of the disadvantages of parents forcing their children to marry who they want him or her to marry, not who the child actually wants to marry. But again, it's not always like that. Yeah. As in, the parents say, no, don't marry this person, and then you want to force yourself to marry, or you don't want to marry, or it becomes a problem. Sometimes the parents are right. Yeah. The parents are not always wrong. And there have been situations whereby they tell their child, don't marry this person because of what they have seen, and he or she decides to go ahead, and they say, oh, if that's what you want, that's what to make you happy, go ahead. And the person goes ahead and meets trouble in that marriage.
Okay. Now that trouble, is it as a result of disobeying the parents? Is it as a result of disobeying the parents, or is it that the parents place a curse on the child? Where is that difficulty from?
Okay, so do you know there are times when a parent who is sensitive will know the kind of person. Let's say the child is the daughter. Okay. She wants to marry this guy. Parents that are discerning can know through prayers, through grace, through whatever, that this guy is a pretender. This guy is not real. What this guy is telling you is not right. the family that this guy comes from is not okay. Don't marry him. They can get all that. But because she is in love and she's like, I must marry this guy, she goes ahead. After getting married, she now begins to see all those things that her parents have been telling her. Because by that time, the guy will remove the gloves and will come out and then show the mask, he will remove, everything will remove, all the pretense will stop because now he has her inside the house. And to be like, but you are not like this before. So, you are not like this before. And then you tell your, now, so you find some of those girls, they find it difficult to come back to their parents to tell them that, mommy, daddy, that thing that you said is like it's happening. So the parents are not always wrong and they are not always right. That's why, you know, marriage is a spiritual matter. God ordained it. You have to take everything spiritually. Marriage. That's why you mentioned the American marriage and stuff that daddy, I got married yesterday. You know that lady that said, daddy, I got married yesterday. True, she got married yesterday, but she can divorce next week. Exactly. It's not an issue for them at all. Exactly. They have no problem. Once they're in love, they go and get married. One small thing happens like this, they divorce and they're fine. And then next week, 2 weeks after, she meets another guy, she marries him again. Or she moves in with him. You know, life is different from how it used to be. Today, girls just move in with their boyfriends. It's not an issue. But all these things always have their negative effect with time. If you are not, you need to bring God into a decision of getting married. Because you won't know. You won't know. You cannot know what will be there until you get there.
So I asked my pre-marriage course participants, why are you getting married to this person? What's the conviction? Is this the only person that has proposed marriage to you? Do you understand? Now I want to ask. You know, some people will tell you when they've entered the marriage already, my mother said this, my father said this, what do I do now? What do I do? Is there a solution for such people in such marriages?
Well, there's no problem that doesn't have a solution. If you bring God into it, He will resolve it. It may take a while. After all, there's no marriage that does not have its issues. Success of marriage is not absence of problems. Success of marriage is ability to resolve the problems that you have there. That's what makes a marriage to be successful. It's not that it's devoid of problems. You will have challenges, but are you able to resolve those challenges? How are you able to resolve it? Some people allow marriage to consume them. And then some people die inside marriage. Some people die. Depression, suicide, depression. Murder. The guy, how many husbands have killed their wives? How many wives have killed their husbands? Exactly. You know, it's a whole lot.
So thank you, viewers. We've had a wonderful time talking about parental approval. This is not the end. We are going to discuss this further. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Soji. Hope you come back because this is end of part 1. We must continue this because there are lots of things we need to talk about parental approval.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for watching. God bless you.
You are watching CTV.